Morning, George. That big endorsement this week in Colin Powell. How much will it matter, and what was behind it?
Diane, I think it's huge. It's a real signal to moderate Republicans and independents that Barack Obama is okay. As Newt Gingrich, the former Speaker of the House, said on This Week yesterday, it pretty much eliminates the experience argument for people worried about it. Here's what's behind it, Diane. I've spoken to people close to both Colin Powell and Senator Obama. General Powell met with both Senators McCain and Obama early in the summer, and he told them both that his endorsement in the end would depend on the conduct of the campaign, the conventions, the debates, and the choice of vice president. He didn't speak to John McCain again after that meeting. Senator Obama followed up several times with phone calls. They talked about foreign policy, national security policy. They also talked about domestic issues like education. So Senator Obama courted General Powell, but I think it was also the conduct of the campaign, and as you saw, the choice of Governor Palin as the vice presidential pick for Barack Obama, which helped, John McCain, which helped push this over the edge. General Powell was also a little bit rankled that McCain's team leaked the idea that maybe he was considering Powell for vice president.
Well, I don't know about you, George, but I've seen a lot of endorsements. It seemed to me that this one went very far in enumerating a bill of particulars. And on Governor Palin, for instance, Secretary Powell said that Obama is thinking about all villages that have values. All towns have values, not just small towns have values. In other words, he went out to address specific points that she had made.
Well, I think you're dead on about this. It was really striking. This wasn't just an endorsement of Barack Obama. This was a rejection of Senator McCain, President Bush, and the Republican Party they represent. He went out of his way to say we need a president, he said Barack Obama, who would transform President Bush's unilateral foreign policies. He took a direct hit on Senator McCain's judgment by saying he picked a vice presidential candidate who wasn't ready to be president. He absolutely repudiated the conduct of Senator McCain's campaign by saying that bringing up Bill Ayers is not a legitimate issue in any way. He really wanted to make sure this endorsement mattered. It was very direct and very cutting.
And you've got some new polling on Governor Palin and also on the Ayers question?
It shows that where General Powell is in line with where the country is going, at least right now. According to a new ABC News poll out this morning on Governor Palin, 52% of Americans say they are less confident in John McCain because he chose Governor Palin. On the issue of William Ayers, you've got 60% of Americans saying that it is not a legitimate issue, again backing up General Powell on that. And with independent voters on perhaps one of the key qualities in being president, the most optimistic candidate almost always wins in presidential races. Look at this. Independent voters say 57% say Obama is the more optimistic candidate. Only 31% say that about John McCain.
All right, George. Well, thanks to you. Big weekend this one was. Thanks so much. And now let's turn